The Carole King musical.
Yeah, it's about Carole King's life leading up to and right past Tapestry.
Yes. Completely, you give your love so sweetly tonight.
So with us today is Allison. What's your last name?
Whitehurst.
Allison Whitehurst and
Jacob
Heimer. And you guys play really best friends, but also songwriters, singer-songwriters of Carole King and Klein, also known as, and her husband that was Jerry
Goffin.
Thank you. Saw the show last night. Out of my mind, beautiful, wonderful. You guys are terrific.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, so much.
Did you know anything about Carole King before you got those parts?
I didn't know much about her. I knew some of her greatest hits, like I had heard that Natural Woman had been written by her, but what was so exciting about becoming part of this project is realizing what a legend she was and how wonderful it is to have a musical that's written about her, because she has this volume of music that is worth having something celebrate her life.
Totally agree.
Yeah, for me, the only thing I knew about her pre-Tapestry stuff was my dad told me she grew up with Paul Simon in Queens, because he grew up in Queens around that time too.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that she was a part of music history in this way, and that all these songs that I really did grow up with, that are especially shown in the first act that she wrote when she was a teenager before Tapestry and with her husband, were like these life-changing moments in music history. I had no idea about any of that stuff.
So guys, I'm the moron behind the camera who didn't go to the show last night because, and maybe you've heard this before, like I was the guy who thought, this sounds like so boring. Like I had no idea really what it was about.
Sure.
I didn't realize, I know that Carole King was such a prolific songwriter. So I knew like a couple of the songs that she'd recorded. And then she started talking about going to the show last night. And I sat there thinking, I'm a moron. Why did I not go see this? And then she comes back to the radio station today and said it was one of the best productions she's ever seen.
And then I said he was a moron for not.
Yes.
Well, also, there's still time.
There is still time.
Sunday.
Until Sunday.
Wow.
That's right. Have you talked to anyone, like, am I a rarity, or have you talked to other people after a production who say, I didn't really know I didn't know what to expect and was blown away with the production?
Yeah, I don't think you'd be alone in that at all.
Yeah.
I think also because it's called Beautiful, the Carole King musical, it's not really a jukebox musical. It's really about Carole's life and the stories behind these songs.
Right.
So it's not just about, like let's shoehorn some of these great songs we love from Tapestry into a thing and kind of create a plot around it. It's about these four friends who are creating these songs and what the industry is like and how her life is changing and how she became this very strong, independent woman after being, married to this man who she was. All these very complicated, lovely things fit into this musical, and it feels like a really great play. And there's all these production numbers, and now I'm just talking about our show.
I thought it was fantastic. That's great.
I need to add nothing to that.
Yeah.
And for you two, okay, so talk about the characters you play, because these are two characters that they're still married in real life, right?
Yes, they are.
And the friendship that you had with those two. Now talk about your characters and the songs they wrote.
Yes. Oh, I mean, Cynthia Weil and Barry Mann are prolific songwriters in their own right up there with Cynthia Weil and Jerry Goffin. And it was their friendship and friendly competition that I think made these two couples what they are. They were always churning to get the next hit. And so Cynthia Weil, the character I play, was the lyricist, and Barry Mann wrote the music. And they wrote songs like You've Got to Get Out of This Place on Broadway, You've Lost That Love and Feeling.
Wow.
I mean, massive, massive hits that people have been hearing on the radio for decades, but maybe wouldn't know that it was because of these two.
Yeah. Have they seen the production?
They have.
Yeah.
Yes.
What, no, there's a story behind there. Did you see the way she turned? They have.
Yes. I mean, you've met them more than once.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yes. The two of them came last year. We're in Fresno,
Yeah,
I think.
somewhere in California.
Yeah.
Of all the places.
Right.
Won't say anything about Fresno.
Right.
California.
It was
It's
beautiful
okay.
this time of the year. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, they're in Fresno, of course. It was lovely to meet them. I think just Barry came in LA when we both were able to spend a little bit of time with them, which was really surreal and great.
Do you get nervous when you know that someone like that is in the audience?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
You're like, I'm playing them younger. Are they like going, that's not me?
Yeah.
You just don't want to. I don't want to screw it up.
Sure.
Or just like, you know, it's someone's life, and you're like, I hope this is accurate enough. I'll try to blame it on the script, I guess.
That's fantastic.
Did they have anything nice or bad or anything to say?
All negative.
Chemistry is great. Did you find that friendship immediately, or how was that with you guys as actors playing this couple?
Well, go ahead.
No, you were saying something.
Okay.
We were both.
Well, I just think Jacob is so wonderful and wonderful to work with. Makes you feel very comfortable and just very friendly. And so early on, working with him, I immediately felt safe. And yeah, it's been great getting to know him better.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
No. I like to also say praise, thanks. It's like the easiest thing in the world. You just step on stage, and there's an immediate trust with Allison that makes the job so easy and such a pleasure. And she's always down for whatever we happen to be thrown into, whatever the day feels like, while also having such a nice structure and off stage and on, just feeling like playful and supported.
It's like radio. Nice. We do live radio every day, and it's the same thing.
It's the same.
Same thing. You have this script, you know what you're supposed to do, but hey, things happen. Really messes up.
You want every day to be a little different, right? Or
and you need to know the other person's going to catch
Absolutely. You got a net, always.
Can we talk about just brief, because St. Louis loves this theater. This theater's gorgeous, right, guys?
Oh, it's
stunning.
Doesn't matter how many times you come into the Fox. You have to look around everywhere.
We were talking about that earlier. First off, any ghosts? Did you see the ghost yet?
Haven't yet.
There is a ghost here. Okay, what you know about her, right?
No. Okay.
She's a friendly ghost.
She'll tell you later. Productions all over the country, so I'm sure you see a lot of beautiful theaters.
Yeah, but also when you step into like a beautiful theater, that amazement, that it takes your breath away every time. And this theater is. We were all like going through the theater, just trying to take videos of the whole thing, taking photos of everything, and I mean it's stunning. We were saying it feels like the church of theater.
Yes, it's a sanctuary. It just feels like such a. It inspires awe. It makes you pause. It's gorgeous.
You might say it's beautiful.
Okay, have you had any toasted rav yet?
Oh boy.
No, what's that?
Oh my gosh!
Go ahead, Billy. You tell.
It's ravioli that's toasted.
That's enough. That's enough for me. I'm fine.
Yeah. Be scared. Go up in the arch.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
You have to. You're in St. Louis. What? No. Are you afraid of heights?
Heights. Good.
Yes.
Heights.
Do you do heights?
I like heights. They scare me.
I'm not afraid of heights. I'm afraid of falling from them.
I could do heights. Is it small?
It's like a pod. Yeah. I'm afraid of it. Yeah, it is. But if you can get through it, because I'm afraid of closed-in spaces.
Okay. Oh, you're such a mess.
All right.
I know.
All right.
Sorry.
Me or her?
Both.
He just said we're both a mess.
That's fine. It's true. I mean, I am.
She's a hot mess. I'm just a mess.
There you go.
So beautiful. Again, the musical, it is so much more than I even expected, and I expected a lot. So you guys are phenomenal.
Well, gosh darn it, I'm going to have to come see it now.
Yes, you
must.
are.
Good.
All right. Through Sunday. We'll put all the information again on the website.
Definitely.
Jacob, Allison, thank you guys so much for taking the time.
Thanks for having us.
'Cause you make me